Hi, I'm Rabbi Anderson, and welcome to our video blog, The Spiritual Lives of Families. So today's blog is dedicated to my wife, Marita. We are soon to celebrate our 10th wedding anniversary together, 10 years, and we are thrilled. We're truly blessed. Oftentimes when I'm speaking to couples who are getting ready to get married, they ask me, well, what is it like to live with somebody for a long time? Does it get harder? Does it get easier? And I let them know that there are good years and bad years and tough times and joyous times. But yes, that when a couple is truly together, that those times spent together increase a bond, a spiritual connection between the two that only increases with time and experience. There's a great story within the midrashic tradition of Judaism which talks about this. It's about the original couple, Adam and Eve. You see, Adam and Eve, of course, as you remember, were exiled from the Garden of Eden, from paradise, and they settled far outside the walls, and they had a life together. Just like real life, there was good times and bad times and good years and tough years. There were the joys of children and the harshness of sickness and injury. But throughout it all, they held hands, and Adam and Eve were together. And even when times got really, really tough, weathering the storm together increased their connection, increased their spiritual bond until it grew exceedingly strong. Now, by and by, their kids were grown and out of the house, and Adam and Eve decided that they were going to travel the world, see what the world had to offer. And along the way, along their journey, they came upon the entrance to the Garden of Eden, guarded by an angel with a flaming sword. When Adam and Eve saw this angel with a flaming sword, they began to run away, but God intervened and said, Adam, Eve, wait, you don't need to run away. Your punishment is done. You've been in exile long enough. Come back to the Garden of Eden. Well, Adam thought for a moment and then said to God, God, it's been so long since we've been in the Garden of Eden. Will you remind us what it's like? Oh, the garden, said God. The garden's amazing. It's a life of ease. No struggle, no toil. All you have to do is just be. No great ups, no great downs. Just exist and do it forever. Well, with that, as God was speaking, Adam gazed upon his wife Eve, and he saw next to her eyes wrinkles. And in each of those wrinkles, he was pulled back to a memory. Memories of their times together. Memories of building a life together. The ups and the downs, the struggles and the joys. And Adam thought to himself as he looked at his wife, I wouldn't trade that and what is to come for anything. Not even the Garden of Eden with its life of ease and eternity. And with that, Adam and Eve turned to God and said, no thank you, God, we're going home. And together they walked off into the proverbial sunset, holding hands, their spiritual bond stronger than ever. And that's how they went through their life. So this is the story I would like to offer to my wife, Marita, as we gear up for our 10th anniversary. And I hope that you who are with someone who you love for a long time also take this story to heart. That bond that you have with the other is as important, as sacred, maybe even more so than even, according to Judaism, the Garden of Eden, paradise. Shabbat Shalom.